Bam guys, what is up? It's TJ versus JT Smarks here. Starting off with a new series. This is called Top 5 Superstars of the Week. And week of August. I don't know when the week started, but it'll be in the title. You can't really see my eyes. This is my hat. We're all infected. Let me turn around so you can see my eyes. But this is basically going to be a series where through every week of wrestling, I'm going to break down 5 superstars that really got my attention with their promos, performances, things they've done this week. What was the main thing talked about throughout the week? Their matches, everything, wins, losses, everything. And I'm going to take it all into my opinion into who was the top 5 superstars of the week. Coming in at number 5, I'm gonna say Sting. Now Sting, I'm talking about week. When I'm saying week, I'm starting from TakeOver on Saturday all the way to SmackDown on Thursday. So we have 4 shows that we're talking about in general. Sting was only at one of those events on Raw, ending the show. But hey, when Sting popped up on Raw, I kind of marked out because I kind of lost hope in if Sting was gonna be on SummerSlam or not. He appeared on Raw, and now he's already having a match with Rollins at Night of Champions. So that's why I have Sting coming in number 5. And you know, to me, it's just nice to see Sting back. I'm curious to see what Sting is, and he probably will be in the Power Rankings next week if he does appear on Raw. Number 4, though, I'm going to have to give it to Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar for pretty much the start of Raw Monday. Now, the start of the show can always get the crowd going, and Paul Heyman in Brooklyn, he really got the crowd pretty hyped. And with Brock Lesnar, he turned so many people against The Undertaker, something I could never think happened. He had a crowd full of maybe 70% Brock Lesnar fans, and you have 30 Undertaker fans. And the matches they put on SummerSlam Sunday, to me, was amazing. It was probably one of the best matches of the weekend, probably 3rd best match of the weekend in my opinion. So it's just it was an amazing week by Brock Lesnar, and those German suplexes he gave to Bo Dallas, man. He may not have won technically Sunday, but he won in my eyes. And Paul Heyman pretty much won the promo battle of everyone on Raw Monday. So that's why I have Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar at number 4. Number 3, the Dudley Boys. The Dudley Boys have returned. Why the fuck wouldn't this be in the countdown? Dudley Boys have been on Return to Our High. I love what they're doing. They had their first match on Thursday. Returned against New Day on Raw. To me, it was the mark out moment of the night for me. Like, it takes a lot for me to fucking mark out. Like, when Sting came out, it kind of was like, I was like, oh shit, but I was like, not like, like, oh shit. This, to me, was the first time I had popped or gotten, if it wasn't like one of the bigger returns for me in a long time. WWE has not had good returns, but the Dudley Boys, man, they were the moment of the night in my eyes on Raw. So, and they look good, and I can't wait to see them get the tag team championship back again. So they probably will. So that's why I have the Dudley Boys in number 3. Number 2, this is 3 men that have just broke down the walls in the mid-card division. The Wyatt family. The Wyatt family, for me, is number 2 this week. Because Braun Strowman, he's a beast. He's a beast, and it's just scary how much they squashed Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. Braun Strowman did anyways. And I can't wait to see this guy in the ring. They have taken over WWE, so to speak. and I feel like this is the year of the Wyatts. So I think Braun Strowman, I'm not only saying this because of what happened and how Braun Strowman has had an impact on the Wyatt family. I'm looking for Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper. They had a promo on Thursday. They introduced Abigail's Black Sheep. I feel like this has brought the Wyatt family back up to one of the hottest things in WWE today. And I just can't wait to see what's happening, because Eric Rowan is still out there, and he could return as a part of the Wyatt family. Have 4 members of the Wyatt family. That would be crazy. So that's why I have the Wyatt family coming in at number 2. Number 1 is the man, Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins for me is number 1 on the week, because man, Sunday night he had the best match of the night. He won both titles, WWE Championship and WWE United States Championship. Defeated John Cena, the face that runs the place. And also Sunday or Monday, he got in the ring and had a Monday night spot with Sting. Now, if you're talking about anyone that has more main event spotlight on him right now, especially with Jon Stewart, the way that happened and it just blew up and people were talking about Jon Stewart like that, man, Seth Rollins has been in the middle of the spotlight all weekend, from Sunday, Monday to Thursday. He had a nice promo on Sting. So I gotta give it to WWE World Heavyweight Champion and United States Champion Seth Rollins to be number 1. So that is it, but I do have some honorable mentions for people that didn't make it on this list, but could have, and but they shouldn't have. For me, honorable mention in no way, no order or anything. I'm going to say Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks, to me, put the best match on of the weekend. Sasha Banks and Bayley. So I guess you would have to, if Sasha was on Monday and did something Monday on Raw, the way that crowd was pulling for her, and if they were to do something to have a big spot for Sasha, she would probably be on this list, but she didn't make it. Kevin Owens is another one for me that out of anyone has had the toughest weekend, because this guy had to wrestle. He wrestled 4 straight nights in a row, if you think about it. He wrestled Saturday at TakeOver in a ladder match against Finn Balor, which was a very solid match. He won Sunday in one of the better matches tonight at SummerSlam. He lost in an 8-man tag match on Raw, but I like the thing him and Rusev did together, and he defeated Neville on SmackDown on Thursday. So that's why I have Kevin Owens in there. He's been on he's had the toughest weekend. That's why Kevin Owens is another honorable mention. And my last honorable mention, I don't know if I'm saying that right, honorable mention goes to Jon Stewart, because Jon Stewart, he did great this weekend. Everything he's done with SummerSlam on Raw, I love Jon Stewart. I just can't wait for him to, I hope he does more with WWE in the future. So that is my top 5 superstars of the week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let's see who does it next week and who can take over the spots. So we got 5 Sting, 4 Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar, 3 the Dudley Boys, 2 the Wyatt family, number 1 Seth Rollins. Let's see who next week, if any of those guys get knocked out. For me, I'm already predicting next week that I predict that the Wyatt family will stay in there, and I feel like Kevin Owens might get himself in there. Seth Rollins for me is guaranteed in there. I think Brock Lesnar might be gone though, but whatever. That be it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. See you guys later. Gallagher's. Bye bye.